Okay guys, we're here again. Right now we're focusing on the guard position. So again, we're going to focus on gripping from the bottom, and we're going to look at a very unique gripping scenario right now. We're going to look at the lapel guard systems, and we're going to look at specifically the worm guard scenario, where again we do a really good job of attaching some upper body control and lower body control together. Okay, and it can be done from the standing position or like a kneeling posture. We're going to have a look at this from more of a standing position. Okay, so we're going to start here again, and again the first thing we want to work on doing is releasing that lapel as much as possible so that we can use the tail of the lapel, alright, to create the position we want. Sometimes I can do that with my hand, where I pass it under my leg, feed to my secondary hand, give back to this hand, so that I can sit up and put my arm in position. Or sometimes I can already have the lapel and then force my leg into position, doing a lasso on the lapel here like this. Now once I've entered this scenario, again I need to sit my body up so that I can pass my opposite hand and I enter this position. Now there's a lot of variations in how we can control with our arms. What we're going to do this time is pass to the opposite side arm. Just turn this way. Alright. So once we get to here, what we're going to work hard to do is turn our body onto the side here and find a powerful grip against the knee here like this. Now what I don't want to do is reach past the leg or be don't have enough pressure on the knee here, because what Lucas can do is kind of drive this knee into me and kind of crush the position and make it very difficult for me to be powerful here. What I want to do is kind of be below the knee here, but I want to drive my elbow so that it blocks his knee in that direction. So now when he tries to turn his knee into me, he cannot. I'm forcing his knee in that direction with my forearm and this grip here on the leg. Every time he tries to put weight on me, he cannot anymore because his knee's turned in that direction. He can't turn into me to actually push his weight into my body. Now we're going to find a very basic sweep. What we're going to look here for is this heel, all right, on the back of his ankle here. Now it's super important that I don't use my calf, because a lot of the time as I use my calf, he will step over that, and even though I off balance him, I've lost the position, okay? So I want to use my foot, and I always try to catch his heel with my foot. It's much more difficult for him to slip this grip or step off of this position. Every time he moves his leg, I follow him. My foot's like almost glued to his Achilles here. When I use my calf, it's not as accurate, okay? I step on him. Your feet are almost like hands in a lot of scenarios. So we're actually gripping his ankle here with our foot. Now that we're here with our elbow on the mat, I'm going to turn my knee of my right leg that's on his thigh down into the mat, almost like a technical stand-up position. It falls over. Now, what's really important here, okay, in the worm guard position, is there's two ways you can land with your partner's leg. A lot of the time you can land in this scenario here. Alright, now the issue with this is your partner's going to land in some type of control, single leg X position, especially once you release the lapel. Alright, so what we're attempting to do with this control, alright, is we're going to force with our elbow the knee past our thigh so that we land in a much better scenario past both of his legs completely. And now it's very difficult for Lucas on the bottom to enter back into a guard position, and I can start to let go and consolidate a much better control for me into the mat.